right, Virgo. I'm going to do a general reading for Virgo today. As it's a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does for you, I'm doing an extended reading and the information for that is in the box below. Also, I am accepting personal requests now for personal readings and the information for that is also in the box below. To add to that, I am doing weekly love readings every week, and I'm doing a soulmate reading and a prosperity reading. Yeah, so check those out on my channel as well. So here we go. I'm using the Llewellyn deck of cards, Virgo, and a Celtic cross layout. I will be drawing a lot of clarifiers on these cards as we go along, and I'll be bringing in cards from the Wisdom of Avalon as the universe adds to our reading here. Okay, where are you this week? These usually are like well, they're always weekly, so I kind of figure they probably last a week. But not always, because different people process at different times, right? So you'll know more than I will in terms of your processing time. Okay. So the card from the universe is the Sun. Nice card. So this is really about clarity, about moving forward with the ultimate truth, the ultimate clarity, the ultimate inspiration, enlightenment, connection to the universe. As you move forward, I've drawn the Queen of Wands onto your path. And this is the path. Now, this isn't a male or female card, but it is a path of you being on, it is a card of you being on your path. And this is a, very passionate path. It's got a lot of, and it's very, it's passionate, but confident. Okay, so those two. We've got the Queen of Pentacles above you now, and we've got Three of Cups, and the King of Swords showing up here. So those are an influence card that are on you right now. And with the Queen of Pentacles on you right now, I kind of feel like that's a different person in your life. And I see a connection between you. This isn't male or female, remember. This is a combination of masculine and feminine energies in this Queen of Pentacles. But it's kind of like a sense of grounding and security and a bit of an authority kind of thing. Somebody who feels very grounded, very grounded. And yet I feel like you feel this strong connection between you and this person. It looks like kind of like, that kind of feeling of sisterhood, brotherhood, that kind of feeling where, there's like, if I knew you in a past life, we would have been brothers, or we would have been sisters, or sister and brother, that kind of connection. And the King of Swords is showing up here with the Devil card. So kind of a bit of deception going on here through communication, and this kind of authority, I'm just, because it's showing up again now, and I got it with the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm also getting it with this King of Swords. This isn't male or female, remember that, but it is the masculine energy. So that kind of authority feels a bit oppressive, misleading, just a bit of deception going on, like, I don't know. We'll see what shows up here. I got the Six of Pentacles in your immediate past, and the Page of Cups. So I kind of feel like it's, there's been a lot of back and forth exchanging of ideas, of knowledge, of even resources, different resources. So it feels like there's been this kind of give and take going on in this connection. And the Page of Cups, so the beginning of it moving into more of a emotional connection, because we've got Pentacles there, right? And so I say that the connection itself definitely has that possibility to it. And now I can see it with the Page, it's starting to kind of, feel a little bit less structured and a little bit more free emotionally. You've got the Six of Cups on you now, and you've got the Tower. So I'm going to draw some cards on this. We've got Temperance and Ten of Wands. So with the Tower on you now, I think it's kind of breaking down some, and this may be where the Devil kind of card is in terms of misinformation. Like I get this authority thing, and I don't know. Anyway, so with the Tower, I think it's starting to break down some of the values that you thought you had in you, and that you kind of were building your foundation from the past on. And now with Temperance and with Ten of Wands, realizing that, you know, you've actually achieved a lot in your life, and you kind of are on that path, as I said, with the Queen of Wands showing up, as to where, you know, where to take yourself. Like, where do you go next in the world? What do you do next in the world? And then you've got the Six of Cups, and I kind of feel like the Six of Cups here, sometimes it's a soulmate card, but I kind of feel like it's your own connection to you. And I think that's what the Tower is really revealing. As the Tower is breaking down all of the defensive armor that was around you and keeping you safe in the past, it's now going to get in your way in the future. Because I think what's coming through here is you coming back to yourself. You returning to the core you, who you were. And that's where I believe that's leading to this Queen of Wands, to this next path. Because I think Temperance is about you kind of looking, you know, deeper into yourself, deeper into your soul, taking your time, being patient, weighing things out, and not judging yourself, not being critical, being very supportive and, you know, nurturing towards yourself. And that's what I think is what the Six of Cups is showing up, because that person then knew who they were and knew where they wanted to be in life, and, you know, on a deep level, what fulfilled them. And that's where I think this Ten of Wands and Temperance is coming from. And I think the Tower is revealing that more and more. Okay, and then we got the Seven of Wands showing up at the base, along with the Five of Cups. So really letting go of any of the hurt and pain and disappointment, disillusionment of the past, and past relationships, past love relationships, because they're over. They, you know, sometimes they may have been based on who you were before you went back to finding yourself. Okay, and that may be where the Devil card's coming in, because I kind of feel like maybe your sense of identification came through some kind of authority figure here, but it's still above you here. And in the middle of that is this kind of part of you that wants to be happy and joyous and free, and, you know, that kind of thing. And so the Seven of Wands, with all this new possibilities coming into your life, as you let go of the past, it brings in new energy, new growth, new development, new opportunities coming to you. And you're able to now accept that, because you're looking for where you're going to, like I said, build your future. With the Seven of Swords showing up there, as you've already made some moves towards moving out of that place that I see here, with this kind of, you know, kind of heavy energy, man. And moving into a place of more calmness, and not having to be defensive, not having to be, you know, the King of Swords, the critical kind of authoritative figure type thing, not having to be under that kind of oppression anymore, as you move from that. So maybe leaving some people behind, even people that maybe made you feel that way, I don't know, but I do see movement definitely happening there, and really beginning to transform yourself, with the Magician showing up here and the Lovers showing up, making the decision, making the choice for love, longing, partnership, happiness, connection, heart. So that's the transformation right there. That's totally the transformation right there. And out of that comes the Empress, and the Empress has been, you know, then we got the Queen of Swords showing up again here. Let's take a look. And the King of Wands. With the transformation towards love, what I see here, and remember I said there may be some people that you're leaving behind, and maybe even parts of yourself that you're leaving behind. And I think not necessarily what I'm getting, leaving these behind, but maybe transforming them. Because we've got the Queen of Swords here, and I think in the past, as the King of Swords showed up here, it was kind of a self-critical, authoritative part of you that was keeping you under control or something like that, right? Like, no, you have to do this and you have to do that, and this is right. No, you can't do that. No, yeah, no, that kind of thing. And what I see here now is it being transformed, because the Queen of Swords can also be working with the Empress, because the Empress is you being reborn here. You being reborn into your true nature of prolific creativity, right? So really being able to be a co-creator with, your world and with our world, and constantly putting out new creative energy, right? Giving birth to it over and over again, kind of thing. And then you've got the King of Wands here too showing up. So these, I think, are the parts of you that are being transformed. The King of Wands into the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, or the King of Swords into the Queen of Swords, which is going in, using the Queen of Swords for discernment, using the King of Wands to help create your solid base, but not to interfere with the, the creative feminine energies that are coming through you. The Ace of Swords, and now I think you're getting there. I think you're getting clear. I think that's what the Ace of Swords. This is the the impetus to the energy towards you finally, or I won't say finally, that's not the true word, into you getting in touch with your truth and where you're going. It's definitely coming here. I see this with the Ace of Swords. Like, it's cutting through all of the bullshit and haze and chaos, and it's like, okay, I'm getting there, I'm figuring this out, I'm getting there. Because the Four of Wands is showing up here, and the Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny is at hand here. And the Four of Wands is really about commitment to love, to life, to vitality, but to, long-term commitment to that state of being that's, harmonious and happy and peaceful and those kinds of things, right? Which, as I said, we've seen a lot with the Devil and the Swords throughout here. So that's where this is leading, and I think you're getting it with the Ace of Swords. You've got a solid foundation around you now with the Four of Pentacles, and you've got a lot of new possibilities for you, because there has been, with this Magician on you, there is a recreation going on. There's a transformation going on, and as it's transforming, new possibilities are beginning to be born, because remember I said it's giving birth to the Empress, and the Empress is then giving birth to all these new possibilities in your life. So it's quite captivating and wondrous. I mean, it's awesome, and you've got a solid base to support you investigating and enjoying some of these things that are showing up for you now in a heart level, in a soul level kind of stuff. You've got the High Priestess in a position where you really want to be in a higher vibration. You want to be, in touch with the universe. You want to be connected through your intuition. You want to be part of nature. It's in a position of what you want. Then we got the Two of Wands. So kind of, beginning to kind of see intuitively where this new path might be leading, right? But it can only be seen with the third eye. It has to be seen intuitively right now, because if you try and see it literally, there's too much stuff that's in process right now, and I don't think it's manifest yet, but I think this is well on the way to manifesting it. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that, Virgo, and I will be doing an extended reading. I'll take a look at that Two of Wands. It's a very wondrous card, just like the Seven of Cups is, and we'll see where that, that reveals. And I want to take a look also at the Destiny card here and see where that goes. Okay, I'm going to draw another card from the universe, or I'm going to draw a card from the universe, sorry. And this is the Serpent. This is knowledge and healing. Well, we just talked about that for the whole reading. This is all about knowledge and healing and getting clear, which I see with the Ace of Swords. I think you're getting it, and you're transforming as a result of it. Okay, cool. I might see you in the extended reading. As I say, the information's in the box below. or I'll see you next week. I hope this was helpful, Virgo.